Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Welcome to University of Smogren Electrical Engineering Labs. This video is an introduction to Electric Circuits Lab, starting with this board over here. All experiments in electric circuits, electronics and digital logic courses are performed over it. This board is called a plug-in board. It holds the plug-in components, as you see scattered over here, firmly in place and creates a good electrical contact between them. This board is easy and safe to use. Later on I will show you a clear example. These gray squares are called nodes. Each node consists of one 4mm socket and four 2mm sockets, which are all electrically connected. But all nodes are isolated from each other. However, you can connect two nodes together using a 2mm jumper or 4mm jumper. Up here and down here, a line connecting all these 4mm sockets. This is called a bus, and it's connected all the way from the first point to the last point over here. We always use buses to supply our circuit by multiple sockets. So let's test this feature. This is a digital multimeter. We will have a detailed video about it later, but for now, let's use one of its functions called connectivity test or short circuit test. If the two ends of these probes meet together, you will hear a beeping sound, indicating that there is an electrical connection between them. If not, this means these two ends are isolated from each other. So, let's go back to our board and check the connectivity between different nodes, like these two nodes next to each other. Right now we don't hear anything or beeping sound from the multimeter. This indicates that these two nodes are electrically isolated from each other. However, if we take this jumper over here, this 2mm jumper, and connect these two nodes next to each other and then perform the connectivity test between them, let's see the result. Okay, so right now these two nodes are connected to each other by this jumper, so they are both electrically connected and not isolated anymore. If I want to connect two nodes far from each other, I can simply just form a bridge of jumpers like so. Okay, this is. They are all connected, also from here, and finally over here. But anywhere else, it's not connected, it's isolated from each other. Or simply, I can just use a 2mm wire. If I want just simply to connect from this node up to, let's say, this node over here, that's this wire. Okay, so these two nodes are connected, but in between there is no any connection between them because I have jumped directly to this node. Finally, if I want to check the connectivity or the short circuit of the bus bars over here, let's say I will connect to the last point and to the first point and see if there is a connection. Of course, these are all connected to each other, but it's isolated from the other bus over here, like so. Also, it's isolated from the other buses up here. Also, let's just, for the sake of testing, let's just test this one over here and over here, but see, these two lines are isolated from each other. That would be all for the jumpers and connectivity test and short circuiting test. At the beginning of this video, I have talked about plug-in components. A plug-in components is divided into two categories: jumpers that I have explained to you. Also, we have this 4mm jumper. It can connect two nodes over here. Also, it can connect a bus bar to a node. But the other part of the plug-in components are the elements of the circuit. Or what I mean by element of the circuit, it means these two blocks. This one is a switch, 0 and 1, and this one can be connected directly over here. Also, this one is a 2.2 kilo ohms resistor. We have a winding, a transistor over here, and so on. That would be all for today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed and understood the basics of the plug-in board. I will soon post more videos about electrical engineering labs at UPM. Thank you.